welcome back again for another episode of The Real Estate Gal. This week we bring back Dibby. Dibby, why don't you say hello to our friends?
Hello friends, I am Devi and I am a classical Feng Shui practitioner. So this is a show with Janice where I am helping you to understand various aspects of classical Feng Shui and how to apply classical Feng Shui while purchasing our dream home.
Dibby and I spoke about Feng Shui minimum checks when choosing your home or improving the vibes in your home. So this week we will continue our discussion on that. Dibby, why don't you start?
Thank you, Janice. Yeah, so once we identified that there is no chi blockage in front of our house, or the house is actually allowing us to retain the wealth chi and there is no front door, back door alignment, the next step is to identify if there is any major missing bagua area. And in this particular case, the center sector of our house is very, very, very important because the center of our house represents the health for all the family members.
So we talked about the direction the house is facing. We talked about where the light enters. We talked about the wealth sector of your home. And now the center of the house. DB, can you please elaborate on that?
And as we all know that health is wealth. So if we are in a good health, we can earn money and we can basically do whatever we want in our life. So that is why I always recommend check what is there at the center of your house or the center of your apartment before you decide to buy or purchase a new house. Oftentimes, I see that in United Kingdom, there is toilet or bathroom or maybe the staircase at the center of the house. And these things are not very good.
So DB, what happens if the house is not circular, square, rectangular, or perhaps what if it's L-shaped? And what happens if the center of the house is a staircase or a bathroom? Can you tell us about this?
And as you see, the L has two legs. Therefore, if we overlay a bagua on top of L, then oftentimes it happens that the center is falling outside. And that is again not a good area, good house to buy. Because if you do not have the center, if that is missing, or if you have toilet or staircase or kitchen maybe at the center, then these things may not help you in the health perspective. So all the members in that family will be negatively affected by health. So that is why please check what is there in the center. And if you have bedroom in the center, or if you have lounge in the center or anything else in the center, that is brilliant. So please go for it.
There's a wide variety of layouts of homes. How do you determine its center?
That's a brilliant question, Janice. So what we need to do, so we need to identify the bagua for the house. So we need to see that we need to, for example, kind of overlay a rectangle or square on top of the house. Oftentimes it happens that the house structure is not completely rectangle or square. So there are some protrusion or missing area. So we need to understand and overlay or adopt that particular rectangle or square in such a way that it is encompassing the maximum of the house, right? And once we do that, once we have that encompassing rectangle or encompassing square, then what we need to do, we need to draw two diagonals. Where the two diagonals meet, so that's the center of the house. Is there any toilet? Is there any kitchen sink? Is there any kitchen stove? Or is there any staircase? What is there? If we happen to see a living room or bedroom or anything else, that's a good news. Otherwise, it's not. But I hope you understood how to ascertain the center of the house. First, try to fit the house with a square or rectangle. Draw two diagonal where the two diagonals meet. So that's roughly your center of the house.
So here's a very interesting question for you, DB. How does the feng shui of the home determine the earning potential of the male or female breadwinners of the home? Please elaborate on this.
Yeah. So the fourth one would be determining the health and the overall potential, the earning potential for the male breadwinner or the female breadwinner. So the male breadwinner, health and wealth and potential is represented by the northwest sector. And for the female breadwinner and the relationship, love, and all these things are represented in the southwest sector. So before purchasing any house, we need to check what is there in the northwest sector of the house and what is there in the southwest sector of the house. So as before, so if we have toilet, if we have kitchen, or if we have missing southwest or northwest, so then that affects either the male breadwinner or the female breadwinner of the house equally. So therefore, as the health is very important, as the potential ability is very important, we need to check alongside the center what is there in the northwest sector, what is there in the southwest sector. So these three sectors are very important because they determine the health, wealth, and potential, earning potential for all the members of the house.
Well, thank you for that information, DB. We've come to the end of our show, but please come join us again next week as we discuss how the front door becomes an important part of inviting positive energy and wealth into your home. This is Janice Jimenez once again, wishing you to live life real and see you again next week. Have a great weekend.